Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Curtis. This week for art, we're going to be drawing our zodiac symbols based on the Chinese zodiac calendar. I'm going to show you the steps on how to get started, but you are not going to be copying my drawing because your zodiac symbol is actually going to be different than mine. In order to find your zodiac symbol, you're going to need to go to Canvas, and I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see how to do that. You're going to go into our Chinese zodiac lesson and scroll down. And once you see the information that we've already gone over, there's a video for you. There's a chart for you to figure out which zodiac symbol you belong to. And it's based on your birth year. So you're going to have to know what year you were born. Now, I was born in 1981, and it's not on this chart, but my zodiac symbol is the rooster. So I'm going to be using the rooster today for my drawing. Okay, you're going to figure out what your zodiac sign is, and then you're going to be drawing that on yours. Now, I have left some examples of the different zodiac symbols. So if you were born in 2010, you're the tiger. There are some videos in here for you to look at. If you go through the slides, if you push the arrow, you'll actually see some step-by-steps for different drawings. So you can use the videos or you can use the step-by-steps that are provided on the slides, but you've got to hit the arrows to get through those. There's another one down here, 2011, Year of the Rabbit. And you're going to, again, just hit the slides, or you can do this down button and you can go to the next slide directly. So you're going to figure out what zodiac symbol you are, and then you're going to be drawing the one that is assigned to your birth year. All right, I'm going to start my drawing. Stop this share here. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a circle on our paper, and we want our circle to be as big enough that it fills our paper as much as it can. So from one side to the other. Now, drawing a perfect circle is really hard. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take a bowl that I have, and you could use a bowl that you have at home, and I'm going to place it on my paper. And I'm going to make sure that it is centered on my paper as much as I can. So look at the sides, left and right. Look at the top and the bottom and try to center that on there. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to take my pencil, my drawing tool, and I'm going to go ahead and trace that on there. Remember, I'm using a permanent marker, but you are definitely going to want to use a pencil for this drawing. All right, now that I have my circle drawn on there, I'm ready to start drawing my rooster. The main part of this and the key for this is that you draw your animal to fill most of your circle. That's really important for this drawing and for the step after this one. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my rooster. Remember, you are not drawing the rooster. You're just watching as I draw mine. Okay, so I'm going to draw my rooster nice and big, and I'm going to kind of start with his head. And I'm going to draw his back and his tail, and I'm going to draw it big enough that it actually goes outside my circle a little bit. And this is where using a pencil is going to become really important for you. All right, so that's going to be his head and the back of his tail. And I'm going to draw his beak, front of his neck, his body, bring that back around, and draw the back end of his tail. And again, it's going to go outside my circle. I'm going to add some zigzag lines in here. And there's my rooster's tail. Now, if I were using a pencil, I would take my eraser and erase those lines where the tail overlapped. You need to have at least one part of your drawing going outside your circle. It doesn't have to be the whole thing, but you want to have at least one part going outside your circle. So you've got to draw big enough that part of it's going to go out of there. I'm going to keep adding my details here. So I'm going to add the top of his hair. I'm going to add the eyeball. Let's see some details on here. I'm going to add those details. I'm going to add a nice big wing. I'm going to add his legs. Now his legs are going to get close to going outside the circle, but they're not going to go outside. And that's okay because I already have the tail going out. This is a good thing to have though, something else coming close to the edge of the circle. Little toes there. And that, oh, I'm going to add a little detailing here, just like that for his tail. All right, now that I have my rooster drawn and you have your animal drawn, we're ready to add the second part of our drawing. I'm going to switch colors so that you can see what that second part is a little bit easier. You're still going to be using your pencil for right now. So I'm going to put this permanent marker away. And I'm just going to switch to a pink marker so that you can see the difference on the lines. The next step, we're going to create a second circle inside of the first circle. And what we're going to do is we're going to create the illusion that our animal is in front of the circles. So when I draw this circle, I'm not going to trace anything. I'm just going to have to do the best I can to make it circular. I'm going to kind of follow the shape of what I have going on for that first circle. So I'm going to start on the rooster's head and I'm going to draw the circle from here to his tail. That looks pretty good. I would imagine where it's going to go behind his tail, and it would start again on the opposite side. Look at that. It hits him right under here. So I'm going to imagine where it would go over here. And then I'm going to keep going on the other side. And it looks like my circle is going to end right at his beak. So now what I've done is I've created the illusion that the rooster is sitting in front of my two circles. And by erasing where it overlapped, it creates that illusion even more. Now, inside of this circle, you are going to add some type of pattern or design to really make your rooster or your animal pop out. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some interesting designs for mine. And I'm just going to think about different designs that we've done. We've done a lot of different patterns and designs. And I think I'm just going to go with this kind of circle and line design. Yours does not have to match mine. If you want to take a look at some Chinese symbols to help you create your design, you can. Check out those PowerPoints that I left for you. They're in there. So if you want to use more traditional symbols, check out those. All right, and then I'm going to keep adding just like this. And then we're going to see those symbols actually go between his tail like that and part of a circle as well, creating that illusion that it's in front of it. All right, now that you have watched me create my Chinese zodiac symbol, you are going to go on and create yours. We will meet back here tomorrow for part 2 of our lesson. Notice I haven't colored anything in yet. We're going to talk about colors tomorrow. All right, I hope you enjoy drawing your zodiac symbol, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with. I'll see you later. Bye.